And we are continuing after that memento. Okay. Still going through the Dalish camp. Trying to unlock all of these little things. These little lords. Okay. Let's help. Come on. This is when Morgan gets disappointed in us. When she disapproves, we help this little brooding little pain in the ass.
Of course. I'm very
Yeah, it's
sorry.
funny. I've got all. Well, I don't have all the races. I should have brought a dwarf with me.
Like you, I
I
mean.
should have brought Ogren,
Of your
because then I
kind.
could have had a dwarf, an elf, and a Cornari with a man.
Oh, of course. It's just that they don't. I mean, you don't. Oh, I should start over.
Yeah, I think today's going to be another one of those days where I just pass out for a second.
Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
I know, I've been really tired lately.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an
Well, like I
outsider.
said, I guess it's my old age.
You wouldn't
Or it could be the
understand.
fact that I work extremely hard for about
I
14 hours a
suppose there's
day.
no harm in it. It's not like you can help me.
I'm like
Always
pounding on
found
this,
such cringing, ineffectual creatures.
redoing this yodel.
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become
Not
a
almost
true
done, but I'm getting
hunter,
finished with all the important
at
shit.
least I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack.
Once this page that I'm working on now is done, then
Real
the
problem
bulk
is
of it's pretty much
game.
finished. Just got to do some other crap, and then first of the month.
She's my heart's desire.
First of the month. First day of April. It will be
She will
done
not bond with an apprentice, she says,
and
because
put
I'm a
up, and
child.
everyone can use
I'm
it,
no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I
and
cannot
everyone
hunt
better
him.
fucking use it.
And Gaina will never bond with me.
Pardon.
I feel so helpless.
And while that's going on, I got to put something up on Kickstarter, and I got to finish a couple other things, and
You think I haven't thought about
it
this?
doesn't end.
There's
It does
nothing
not
I can do.
end.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do?
Every time you think you're done, you do a test and it doesn't work.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
I could put a knife to her throat.
Siranas. Mama Siranas.
Hey, go with that little blonde brooding douche. No.
Danger from slavery.
Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your shit. That's what I'm doing, I'm a rogue. Alright, Kahana, let's go here. Oh, I looked between your legs and it's up your skirt. Nothing.
Outsider. You spoke to him?
She's
What did
actually
he
pretty
say?
hot. Did he hate you? He would bet that's awesome.
I don't expect
You're
an
pretty
outsider
hot
to
for a
understand our ways,
primitive,
but I
engine-rendered
just can't bond
elf
with
chick.
Cameron. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried,
There's always a couple with a problem, like in Mass
perhaps
Effect
the
2 when you
creators do
had
not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an
Char and the other
hunter,
chick.
Can I?
Char and the Asari.
But what if he never
The one that was
becomes a
reading
proper
poems
hunter?
to her.
What will
Oh,
become
Blue
of our
Rose of
family?
William.
Oh, you are
Yeah,
right.
support your
I
man,
have made
goddammit.
poor Cameron miserable.
Stand
No
by
wonder
your
he did not pay for this
man.
hunt. Masiranas,
Step
thank
up and
you.
say,
You
hey,
have helped me put this
man,
in perspective. I will
I'm
go
going to
and
support
speak
your
to Cameron.
ass. Not financially, of course.
Cameron, I have been a
Yeah,
fool.
Morgan don't like this.
Gaina?
Morgan
What do
gets
you
very
mean?
upset.
Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
It seems like we're doing a lot in a very short span of
You
time.
will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Sorry, I just keep slipping back and forth over here. There we are.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
Lamo.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? Tis just me?
Here,
See,
Take this.
she's not very happy.
it's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I mean, she really disapproves of that. Okay, there's got to be some more lore. This is the thing I need some survival skills, of which I have none.
I've done it.
Love letter. See how they're just lying around randomly? You never know where you can find them, but they're there. I think I have like 5 or 6 now. I think I'm halfway there. That's halfway there. Pink. That statue doesn't have a head.
When he dies.
Just letting you know.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was
Holla,
so busy attending to the
holla.
call, I did not hear your approach. My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital.
It's hard to say shoot the thing, but
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel, what humans call land ships. They
put it
are
out
our
of its
companions
misery.
And our guides. That is exactly what they are, in fact.
Yeah, not really
We
upsetting
ride
anybody
the
here.
Hala, but never with
Except for
reins or
her.
a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a
Holla.
bond of friendship and not servitude. I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf
Because it
attack.
might have been bitten, and
I
she's
tried
very
speaking with
upset.
her, but
She
is
doesn't
too
know for sure if it was
agitated
bitten by a
for me to
werewolf.
understand. Curse would not affect
I'd like
her
to
as
see a
someone else.
werewolf
It would
holla.
still be lethal.
And I'm still trying to figure out why
Contagious
there's one
to
just
the other
hanging out in the
Hala as
forest.
well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others. I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
But like I said, I have no survival skills, so it's not going to help. I've done this once.
No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
I am a ranger, you know.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful.
Gotta get
for
those
your
survival. I think you have to
assistance,
get your survival skills up to like 3. I mean, this shit ain't this thing's not going anywhere. It's not like Lothering where it just disappears, where you just can't get back to it. So you can always go back and do this one over. Ciao, dear. All right. Ah, here. This is fun. The one that likes to talk shit to you while you're sitting right there. And of course, Morgan's got something to say. Why is Morgan sitting on the ground?
I know a few tales. Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. If you wish, I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story. Our legends say that before the Shemlin came,
He tells you a bunch of
this Silian
stories.
forest was the place of our ancestors.
I'm surprised everyone hasn't gotten involved in anything. He was a Dalish.
The people of the Imperium came here and gave
He just
us
grew up in
this
Antiva
land. If they found traces of our ancestors,
as one of the Antivan
if
crews.
they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both. Indeed, very wise of you.
You can't tear the
There's
veil,
so much
people.
death that The veil into the beyond was
Like
torn.
tearing the veil of
The
a
Shaman know the beyond as the
a
Fane,
bride.
the place of dreams and spirits.
I know there was a
The veil is
reason. I
torn.
forgot what the whole
Spirits
wedding
pass
ritual
into our
was. Like
world.
the meaning behind it and everything.
Legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves. So Zathrian insists. He says that
Well,
Witherfang
yeah,
does
isn't
not
that what
age.
Zathrian told you about? Weatherfang?
Witherfang,
Witherfang,
is
whatever
not
the fuck it's
spirit
called.
as it is beast. Thus it
I
is
came down here on this New Year's Eve or
Perhaps it
Christmas
cannot
Eve, or the
even be
fuck
slain.
holiday it is.
At the very least, it is old.
Grumpy Old Men. Now that's a great
Much
movie.
as
I was watching that
Zathrian
movie the
himself.
other day.
The forest is said to be
Yeah, and
old.
everyone goes out and drinks them and gets
Spirits
drunk.
possess
I
the
mean,
trees,
yeah.
the wolves,
Oh, we get to meet one of my favorite characters too, the
and yearn
crazy
for
old
true
man.
life.
You're a robber's what you are.
Who can say what value the Imperium placed
And
on this land?
the old oak tree
How
that
many
likes to talk
elves
to him,
died here?
talk in rhymes. That's
Slavery.
always fun too.
Even the
Apparently it
barbarians
was,
who came
what's
to
that?
overthrow
Possessed by a spirit.
fought and died on this soil.
See, everything revolves around spirits and demons.
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them,
Usually he's quick to make you sit down and listen to him
They
bitch
would
about
run
all
off
the things
into
that the humans
forest,
did.
never to be seen again. Eventually,
Unless you're an elf.
all the
Or a
Shemlin
dwarf.
left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to
Unlike
others
Lord of the Rings, the dwarves and elves
They
don't really
had
get
no
along in this one
blood.
either. I always wondered why that was.
till now.
Why is it elves and dwarves don't get along?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though
I get that they have different sort of mind, but let's just say, for instance, like if you look at
unless they
the Elder Scrolls, there's so many different elves. There are wood elves. There are the short ones. There are high elves that are even taller than the humans. And then there are the dark elves, which are about the same size and have dark skin. And they each have different specializations, and each have different qualities, and each have different personality types.
I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Now that we have all this taken care of, let's see if there's anything else I can find, and then I'm leaving. Want to get this done as soon as is humanly possible. Pile of scrolls. Long walk. The caper, the lost fucking caper. Your hull is dying. Maybe. We don't know for sure. Could be. Anything else I gotta unlock here or find here? Something. Oh, forgot that. Dread Wolf. Must be another statue of some kind that I'm missing. Oh yeah, there's that that landmark tree that you don't do anything with. See that? I mean, we're always gonna come back, so let's just leave here and see if we can get on with this mission. This main quest. Into the Brazilian forest. This is when the fun stuff begins to happen, kinda. There's a part here, I think is it the regulars or is it the shady, I think it's the shady characters or whatever it's called, where you have to shoot an arrow, but since I was not adept at shooting an arrow, I couldn't do it. I was really pissed. I was a warrior, and so I just couldn't do this mission because they wouldn't allow me to use a bow and arrow. So like I was saying, this is actually a very expansive. It seems shorter than it really is. Let's just put it that way. It seems like, oh, this is nothing, but it's a lot. So there's a lot to do. There's a werewolf. Right. I think okay, I know. Yeah, Stan, you're supposed to be attacking in front. I'm supposed to be attacking from behind. In case you're keeping logistics and all that stuff. Chivalry. Ooh, wolf pelt. You get werewolf pelt. It's a little bit more valuable. Silver range. Okay. Now then. Let's go around here, and let's go up here, and let's go around here, and let's go up here, and let's go around here. Skeleton and Elfrot. Yay! There's a lot of weird things going on here too, by the way. So don't you worry, you'll see more weird stuff. Like demons luring you in and attacking you. Ooh, I didn't want to give that away. Yeah, like, I mean, you gotta check everything. Because you never know what's here and what you can miss and all that other good shit. So check everything. See? Did you know that there was death root there? I bet you didn't. Bet you didn't realize. You know why? Because you don't check everything. Okay, let's go back down here. This is when it gets a little agonizing though, because there's always an area you didn't look. Wait, this is the way out. This is where the werewolves come to negotiate. You see? Swift runner. You run swiftly. They always scratch their pecs, by the way.
The watchwolves have spoken.
Well, they're like dogs, but when they use their hind legs to scratch themselves?
The Dalish and the human of all
So they're using their claws.
repay us for our attack.
You guys look like a bunch of polygons thrown together, you know?
What bitter irony. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers.
I'm brokering a truce with a bunch of wolves. Isn't that great?
Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
And they have no love lost for the Dalish, that's for sure.
Every single one of them with the curse that night.
In fact, they hate their stinking guts.
Was it not Saffrian who sent you?
Yeah, like I wouldn't side
It
with
was
werewolves.
only
Couldn't.
our destruction.
They could fucking
Never
eat
to
me.
talk. We have never
No
met
more
him
talk.
and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
And they hang with
You know nothing.
they hang with the Lady of the Forest, who's got an amazing body.
Those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell
You wonder why they had to be all mutated and shit.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Oh, you go now. I've got some work to do here. Alright. And one of the first things on the list is I have to go back the way I came to make sure that I picked everything up. And I didn't see Andraste's Grace. And I can only imagine one person that would like Andraste's Grace. Here's a Templar corpse. Scale gloves. Yee. Oops. More monsters to fight. You know, you don't have to follow me the wrong way. I mean, it's obvious that there's something here. Where the hell is it? It's actually bears, I think. Yeah, they're there. Oh, they're there. Oh, there you are. The bear. The bear. And not just a bear, but a great bear. Well, he don't look too great right now, did he? Ha 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 ha. Give me your bear pelt. Oh, it's only got potent. Fuck off with that potent delirium bullshit. And back the way we came before. Let's just see what else is up here. You can't climb this branch thing. You can't use it. So it's a waste to even think about it. And this you can't cross. So that's a waste too. Let's see what's around here. Anything major? Oh wait, I was here already. No problem. Let's go back the way I came. Alright. Going back this way. Well, everyone, March Madness is upon us. The college basketball games are being played. The tournament is being played out soon. And a lot of people like to pick what's called their brackets, or how they assume the playoffs are going to go. So if you haven't done that yet, you might want to. Now, of course, I'm saying this now, but like, a few months from now when somebody watches this, they'll be like, bracket. Package. I was there too. Okay, so let's stop screwing around and start looking in places that I wasn't before. Nope, nothing around here, so let's go back the way we were. Going back the way we came. Alright. Now that arrow is pointing to the iron bark, and we will find it.
Ah, another battle speeds our way.
More werewolves. Get out of the way. Yeah, howl at that, bitch. You can't walk over that little rock bridge. Another corpse. They keep leaving these corpses around. Oh, by the way, let me go over here. Now that I'm thinking of it. Yeah, that's good.
Who
He's been bitten by the werewolf bug.
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Yeah, I take him back.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden.
Here,
Our
take
scouts
this
saw you approaching
being.
and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah,
Bring him
Dagan.
wherever you wish.
He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagan to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
I'm looking up your little leather skirts. Okay. Now, I am out here, and I'm supposed to be looking for herbs and what have you to heal that dwarven noble. But, as I said before, I really have no idea what I'm looking for because it doesn't really give me a description, so I have to find that. And I will find it one day, just not right now. Okay, so let's see. Nothing there. Let's go this way. Elf root. Werewolf stuff. Werewolf stuff. Alright. So that was that Templar, and now let's go back this way. No, nothing here. But the iron bark,
I'm sensing more dark spores.
Ah! Dark sponge! What are the dark sponge doing here? Anytime you guys want to help, you just go right ahead and help. Oh, god damn it. Put him down. There we go. Now, why can't any of you do that when I'm getting picked up, you fucking pricks? Oh, there's another one. And now, there's nothing. Oop. Yeah, this area's got like a bunch of old ancient grave. You know, it's got a whole shitload of crazy stuff. Just be aware of that. Oh yeah, there's a mystical site of power. So all I have left is the one in Denerim. And the one in Denerim is actually in the Dalish camp. No, not yet. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. This is called the... What's it called? It's called like the Juggernaut armor and stuff. It looks really hot and it's pretty heavy duty shit, so equip it wisely. But basically what you do is you just go around kicking tombstones and you'll find stuff. You just defile graves. Okay. So we shall return the way we came. Ooh, you're trying to hold that on me, huh? I knew I should have looted your ass. And, you know, if any of you wonder, where's the iron bark? Where's the... Oh, it's right here, see? This is what you gotta fight in this. The wild Sylvan. Otherwise known as the Ents. The Angry Ents. Alright. Wait, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. There we are. Give me my iron bark. You schmuck. And here we are. There are wild Sylvan everywhere, as well as werewolves. Well, one thing they don't mess around with is they give you a large quantity of stuff. And it's not like this place is infested by werewolves and we're infested with werewolves, and it's like there are 5 of them. You know, they have a lot of them. Well, we'll come back to that. And as you can see here, you can't. Well, that's a waterfall. So. That's the southeast forest. There's a portion of the forest that you can't get past, which is where the werewolves hang out. So you need a different thing. Oh, there goes that tree again. Oh, there's another one. And there, wild Sylvan. Yeah, once they do that, it fucking really... Like, it really sucks. Like, basically what they do is they just use their roots to like, encase you and trap you and keep injuring you. Whoops. That's because you have no constitution. I kicked you in your wooden sack. Which is, you know, oxymoron. No, you're not getting dizzy, huh? I can't dizzy you up. Hey, there's another one. Oh. Alright, you're dead too, pal. Oh, I want to go up there. I want to go up there. Another landmark tree. What does it say? It's not. It's unremarkable at this time. But why do you have these landmark trees? Considering I can't get anything more out of him than it's unremarkable at this time. Okay, well. Alright, folks. Here's the talking grand oak tree. Huh. There you go. Blah.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
No, I never lied to it and told it I was a werewolf. I could, and it would totally believe me.
Kind, so brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause.
No, the Knicks have Phil Jackson most likely, I think, in the front office, and now they won 6 in a row. I wonder if that's just a coincidence or if there's something to that. Like, you know, it's all set up. I mean, you gotta know at this point that all of sports is set up, so. If you don't, I pity you.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree.
It's always good to bring mages with stuff like this, but then again, I always bring a mage anyway. You need mages everywhere you go.
Thou thinkst it far too soon.
For buff and debuff.
Might I ask of thee a boon? I am an elder oak.
He's a talking tree. What, you don't see many of those?
Though once I dreamt of a time
Yeah, so he's going to
before
send us on a mission to find this crazy hermit who lives in a tree stump.
not of this world.
Now, see, there's something different to him more so than the fact that he's a crazy hermit that lives in a tree stump.
Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen.
And he doesn't beg for change either,
Then
like some
that
other
spirit
hobos
joined with a
or
tree.
bums.
Since then, a tree is all I need. Of the Sylvans, this is true. They are quite mad.
And as I said, he talks
Their
in rhymes.
virtues
A
few.
rapping tree.
A spirit trapped within a tree.
You don't see many of those either. Yeah, the leaves and everything just remind me of fall, and I'd prefer not thinking of fall right now. Yeah, I still have snow piles around here. And apparently it's going to be... We've missed 2 big storms recently. We were supposed to have a storm last week or so that was going to pretty much like blanket us, and it did nothing. And then yesterday we were supposed to have a storm that didn't do anything either. So they missed us.
I feel no need to rage and
And that's what March does, though.
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
None of my people look that impressed other than Morgan.
It was but a simple jest.
Yeah, threaten a tree that's like 3 times your size. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense.
Jest. I can only speak.
And
to
as
other
the Dalish do, this
trees.
tree likes to talk, doesn't it?
May not help
I have to
you.
give him credit for doing all this rhyming though, while it's telling you all this stuff.
That is but a human.
But the history is, as you know, it's this forest was
Slave.
where a lot of battles were fought, and
They stole from ancient elves.
the spiritual world was pretty much torn a hole to enter in through the, you know, it's kind of all interacting.
It was the elves who
Don't you love how when you play these role-playing games, it's always like, we're here and it's ancient times, but there was even more ancient times long ago, and there's still some semblance of those civilizations that thrived back then that are now gone.
is all I know. A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell.
Yeah, why all the trees walking
Many
and
deaths
killing me?
here, all the same.
There's gotta be a reason for that. I want to look up what a Sylvan is.
Spirits came. The spirits
I know what a
entered
savant
corpse
is,
and
but I don't know
tree,
what a Sylvan
and
is.
most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day,
Everyone's got something to say to you, and they take forever to say it.
Is the day
That's the only reason why these missions take so long.
overgrown, leaving only
It's not like somebody says, "All right, well, I'm here in this forest, and it's pretty scary, so be careful." It's like, "Oh yes, the forest. Well, let me tell you."
In the center of the forest, the wares do dwell, or so.
What if it calls
old
Witherfang
myths
something
tell.
else? Like something else. What if it calls Witherfang something else?
The forest doth
Ooh,
protect
something
the wares.
else.
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please. Perform the boon.
Yeah,
if I
man.
ask.
How about an alternate route? This way I don't have to help you.
The task. I have but one desire.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually gone this far with this tree. Usually I just ask what it wants from me, and it'll tell me that it wants its acorn back.
A thief
And hence would start the crazy hermit side quest.
acorn. All
Oh,
I
there it
have
is.
my
See?
seed, my seed.
That didn't take too
Without
long, now did it?
I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out. Yet I shall die if left without. Go to the east to find.
No, I don't know why you would kill this tree.
I
Why you would
shall
attempt to
await.
kill this tree.
Do what
This isn't like one of those, Oh, he's done already. Okay. But don't worry, there's more. Oh, this one, yeah. This you gotta save. No joke. This you gotta save because there's only one
A
person
camp
that
with
breaks
no
through this.
hunters, complete with
And it's her.
fire and
I think if you
warm
brought two
blankets.
mages, you might have had a better chance.
Rather inviting, would you not say?
So everything is nice and dandy.
The elven hunters didn't make this camp, yet I don't feel very bloody concerned about that. I just want a nap, of all things. Go figure.
You try to fight it, but it doesn't matter.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Yeah, let's get out of here, and then we'll just end up getting conked out anyway. Sleeping bedroll. A bedroll.
Keep moving.
Can I have that like a jelly
Something's
roll?
wrong.
That doesn't matter because you're going to end up sleeping anyway. See? And now you're pretty much dead. There we are. Now let's see. What else can I give you? No! No, turn around.
So be it. I shall do it.
There you go. Freeze the son of a bitch. Hey, watch what you're doing. That's a beautiful woman over there. More valuable than you. Alright. Now I gotta waste 3 injury kits.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest.
So many lured in this one place, and none of them survived except Morgan. That's why I'm thinking if you had 2 mages, you probably would have both mages get up and take care of that shit. Well, we gotta... Let's go like this. Okay, everyone's back to normal, so let's keep moving. Well, let's get moving. Alright. Is that chainmail better than what I have now? Because I really am getting tired of seeing this armor. But then again, if it's the same... Dalish gloves. Hi, Morgan.
What comes, my friend?
Pile of bones. The Dalish gloves are a gift you want to give Zevran. He can kind of tell you the story about it, why he likes them so much. Oop, more piles of bones. Okay. Well, yeah, like I think it's time to go into the other portion of the forest. So like I said, I mean it's a long part, but it's not as long as the parts we've gotten used to. There's a lot here that you got to find out about. And fruit, and fruit. Okay. Now into the further parts of the forest. Now there are a couple of other mage collectives missions here, so let's be leery of them. Huh? I did not eat her, I did not. Okay, let's take a look here. Where's that holla? Just sitting around hollering. Oh, a tree that's moving. Look at that. Kill it. Destroy such an abomination. Don't allow it to live. See how it does that? No.
You called. As you wish.
Stop talking to everybody. Yes, pick up that package. Okay, we're almost at 20 hours. Wow, look at that. I don't even remember when I started this. How long ago was it? Has to have been about 10 days ago. Alright, in here, this is where the interesting stuff happens.
What should we do here?
This is where the magic happened. Okay, so we have rabid werewolves. And there's a werewolf over there suffering, so there goes another side quest that one of the elves gave you back at the camp. First we gotta get rid of this pack. There we are, the pack is gotten rid of. Ugh. Well, you seem to be suffering, sweetheart, so let's see what it is. Why don't you tell me what your story is there, honey? Denala. Ooh, you must be close to Witherfang because your fur is white. That's what I was told anyway.
I am cursed, turned into this creature.
Now, I'm just wondering if a woman did this voiceover or if a guy did it. Because if a guy did it, he had to say his husband. I don't know if that came out naturally. Could have been a woman that they just warped her voice or something. It's pretty much what this werewolf is. A female with a warped voice.
You are human. I was once an
Yeah, if you held that longer and I cured all the werewolves, you probably could have been okay, but...
all of my clan. Yes.
It's all about patience, people. You gotta be patient.
So
If you just would have waited a little bit longer.
happened to us. No. I cannot be healed. Not even by that.
I like how Sten watches everything unimpressed.
Please, you must listen. My name is Denala. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
There is death
Yep.
in her eyes. It will
Chime
not
in,
be
Stan,
long.
whenever you feel like.
Gustav, I will bring it to him. Tell him I love you. Tell him I am dead.
Well, she ain't doing too well. So you could probably kill her. Yeah, kill her. That's what I always do.
Want him.
It's great when people ask for it. Makes you less guilty. I really didn't want to, but, you know, they asked for it. So I did. I understand that, but why were you laughing the whole time? Well, it's different.
Hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Forget answers. Stab and see. There's your answer. That's what she wanted. If you don't give me anything to loot, well, oh wait, you do. Werewolf pelt. Here you go, old elf. Here's your wife's pelt. Okay, there's a grave somewhere. There's the holla, just hanging out. Well, let's not go there yet. Let me see. Yeah. Got so much else to do. Yeah, if you can come in through this way, which I didn't. Came from the southwest. And if you come in through the southwest, then you come in through the opposite direction and you don't see all this at first. Okay, so let's take a look through here. Oh, the bears. The bear. The bear. This is not over, bears. I don't know what that loud roar does, but must beef them up or something. That's what it's all about, is beefing each other up. Well, that bear toppled pretty quick, huh? And let's back off a bit so I can see what I can loot. Nothing, huh? Nothing to loot off you? Some more elf fruit, because you never know when you have enough. And no death fruit. Oh, there's the ogre. See, like how screwy this thing looks? It looks unsettled. It just looks Oh, I leveled up! Yay! Stuff. Bring. Well, I mean, I think that. Wait, let's get this. And let's get that. Oh, and rubble. Okay, I think that my blade thing is going okay, but... Alright, well, I could use some survival skills, but so I'm gonna go with that. Alright, do I want this evasion? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what this does now, that I can use 2 swords. Which means I don't have to use any of these shitty little daggers. Alright, there's so much crap going on here that is just awesome. So this is what we're going to do. Disturb the wards. Alright, so now the Juggernaut. This is just great. So we have to fight these revenants. We have to go to different graves and stuff, and one of them is in the other portion of the woods. And we're gonna unlock all these different pieces of armor by the Juggernaut armor. Okay. I think there are 2 here, actually. Yep, Juggernaut plate. Yeah, this is the good shit right here. This is the good shit right here. Now I usually give this to Sten. Because Sten, nice charred corpse. But there's something else around here, though. Or is that just... yeah. Sten's usually strong enough to be able to hold on to this crap. Whoop. Alright, now I don't think you get any bonuses if you wear a whole set. Quadables collect the whole set, so... But there are a few more. There's another, when we go back, you'll see another grave tombstone that you can defile. And here's my hermit. What do those private documents do? There he goes.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What
This
on earth?
conversation will take a while too.
Questions, always questions.
It's just so fucking weird. It's great.
That made me mad. Will you do the same for
I like
you?
to fight him too,
Ask
even
a
though he does
question
different
and you
things.
get a question, but give an
Like
answer
he
and
can't,
you
like he
receive
gets
the same.
trees to fight you and
Oh,
shit.
I do so love to train.
He's a pretty powerful mage.
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first? No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no
question
sense
for
of
a
the
question.
rules?
Be cautious. This is
Yeah,
not
Morgan
ordinary
knows right
magic.
away what he's
He
all
has
about.
magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
I guess when you're the
Very
daughter of
outrageous
an
to
ancient
investigate.
abomination, you have a better
Will you
idea
play
of
by the
people that
rules
use
or
weird
not?
magic.
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you.
You
to
can also
madness.
get shit
And
from
you
him
get
for like
them, but
nothing.
They run and hide deep within the
But none of
center
it really
the
does
forest,
anything.
And the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Easily fooled if you know how. Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something.
That's
a little
right, I'm
extra
breaking your
first,
little
don't
rules.
you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead? You know of it? Good. That makes this much
Yeah, I wonder why you
easier.
took that acorn
Yes,
anyway.
that's the one.
Is it because you're a pain in the ass?
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might.
Let me just try to loot your tree stump.
First. Oh, yes.
Just so you can say, you're rubbish what you are.
Is your
While he
name-
swings his fists.
Uh-huh. So you claim.
And he doesn't believe a
They
word you
say
say
it, don't
anyway.
they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm onto you, just so you know. But it is your turn.
And he
to
keeps
ask
saying he's
now.
on to you when he's not.
Ask away, I dare you. Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was
Well, what he'll
easily-
do is he'll run
Silly
away,
tree
and then
should
you
have
can
locked
pick it.
up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade
And that's
me
where
for
I'm
it.
going to end
And
this
nothing
little
from that silly tree.
thing.
No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
I should go.
Oh, I see.
I got the information I want. I'm not going to trade
Now, are you?
armor and shit because the stuff he has sucks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this tree stump here. And I'm going to pick.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
He runs away.
No offense, but might I try? I've got a quick hand.
Oh, Zevron, you stepping up to the plate here?
Let's see. Oh, when was the last time I slipped my hand into some dark hole? I remember. Long story that. And there we go. it was definitely trapped, but I'm too awesome by far. Here's what was inside.
Oh, I never saw Zevadon do that.
You're a robber, is what
Oh.
you are. They sent you.
There he goes.
I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Yeah, now yeah, that's what he does. He gets rage demons and shit after you. So he's a blood mage. You're a robber, is what you are.
You like it?
And he's dead. Oh, it's unremarkable this time. Alright, he leaves you a couple of things that are pretty good, but you can get anyway. Alright, and... Okay, so I'm going to finish it here for today. Actually, while I'm on here, let me save in front of all of you so you know I did it. And I'm going to stop here and we'll continue this tomorrow. Okay, so see you then.